Okay, today I'm going to tell you about a micro SaaS opportunity, and I've been studying micro SaaSes for the past couple weeks. I'm really excited about it. Let me show you what it means. So basically, this is one example of a micro SaaS. It's called Bank Statement Converter, and all it does is convert PDF bank statements into Excel files. And this company, crazy enough, and these are just estimates, but as of this year or last year, they made $318,000 just doing one simple thing. So that is what a micro SaaS is. It solves one simple problem. Now, most people are building these micro SaaSes with something like Bubble or Lovable, but I'm going to show you how to just leverage a software that's already been built and how you can put your own branding on it and sell one simple feature and go make some money. So let me show you how this works. So here's a company called Nice Job, and I did a little research on them. Basically, what they offer is just reviews. They do a couple other things like social media and some landing pages, but in general, it's 75 bucks a month and they help you get reviews. Something that we can offer in the software I'm going to show you today. Now, if you want to know what kind of revenue Nice Job has, as of 2021, they had 3 million and some current estimates are around $5 million a year with just offering some simple things, just simple solutions that you can offer. Here's another tool you probably have heard about called Hootsuite. They just basically help you post on social media. You can schedule your posts on up to 5 social accounts for $99 per month, and it just basically does one simple thing. They have a couple other features, but the big product that they offer is just social media posting on 5 social accounts, all of which we can package up and sell with the software I'm going to share with you today. Here's another tool you may have heard of called Linktree. Linktree basically just does simple, easy to use landing pages that you can put on your social media profiles. Think, for instance, Instagram, where you can have one link in your bio there. You can click on that link and then we'll open up a little mobile ready website that people can use to link to other things. They have a free tier and they also have plans from $10 to $35 per month with a couple additional features. But in a nutshell, they're solving one simple problem. Now, how much revenue are they making? Well, an estimate as of 2023, they were making $37 million per year. So there is more than enough opportunity out there to go and get your little piece of the pie. Now, how do we create these things? Well, again, like I said, a lot of people want to use something like a Bubble or a Lovable, which are all kind of AI enhanced tools to help you build software tools. But you could also just leverage a tool that's already been created and make your own little version of this that you can go and sell one simple feature that solves a simple problem to business owners. And in return, they'll pay you a monthly fee for that. So the tool I'm going to recommend is called HighLevel. And if you have been watching the channel for any length of time, you know that I love HighLevel. I use it for all of our businesses. There's a link down below for a free 30-day trial to HighLevel. But what a lot of people do, and the mistake that I made at the beginning, is that I offered every single feature that HighLevel had to offer. And in return, I got a lot of unhappy clients because I was giving them way too much of overwhelm. They had 50 different buttons to click on, and they just felt like, I'm never going to have time to use this. I don't even have time to learn it. And a lot of people canceled because I overwhelmed them. And also, I promised them something that they didn't really care about. It didn't solve a big problem of theirs, depending on what industry you're going after. But because I promised it to them, I also had to exercise myself and the few people that I had working with me to go and build these things out or set these things up for the people. And that just caused even more friction. What I would have loved to have done back then is just offer one simple thing. So let me show you some examples here. So you remember the company I talked about called Nice Job that was making, let's see, around 5 million a year. That's just an estimate, probably a lot more by now. We can do the same exact thing with HighLevel. If you see right here, we have reputation management. And there are companies like Bird Eye and Podium that charge a few $100s per month. They have a couple additional features, but for the most part, they just help people with reviews and getting ranked higher on Google. And they're charging a few $100 a month, or as you could see, Nice Job was charging $75 a month. We can go and just sign up for a HighLevel account, get a free 30-day trial, and the only thing that we offer is reviews. So we help businesses get more reviews. And then later on, if we want to add more features on there, help them with social media posting or help them with chat widgets or websites or anything else, we can do that. But starting with just one simple thing helps you walk into a business confidently and say, I help you do exactly this. Do you need more reviews? Let me look on Google. Oh, you've been in business 10 years and you only have 4 reviews. Let's see if we could help you boost some of that. So it's just a very simple thing to walk into any business and say, this is exactly what I do. This is how I can help you. Would you like to sign up? Would you like a free trial? Would you like to see if we can do this for 30 days and see if it works for you? So it's very easy versus walking in and saying, we can help you with your email marketing, we can help you with landing pages, and we can help you with reviews. And oh, we have this AI chat widget, and we also do social media posting. It just gets overwhelming. So walk in with one simple thing, and then maybe you walk out with a couple other things as you have a discovery conversation with them and raise your price. But walking in knowing that if nothing else, I'm only going to offer this one simple thing. And I promise you'll start seeing more results. I really struggled with this in the beginning. I offered way too many things, and I really wish I wouldn't have. And now that as we go and kind of relaunch our software tools, we're looking at how we can start offering one simple solution to a business owner, kind of our own micro SaaS. And what's great about High Level is they allow you to go in and rebrand the entire software. So they've done all the work. They've built all of these features in here, and you can go put your own logo, your own colors, everything, and go start selling this thing like within an hour of setting it up. You could be out there just talking to business owners. And the best thing is, since you're only offering one simple thing when you first get started, you don't have to worry about setting all these things up or figuring out how to use all the stuff and getting email accounts set up and all that stuff. Just go in, offer one simple thing, figure out what's the minimum things that you need to do to set that one feature up, test it out on a few friends that own businesses and say, hey, I'm going to give this to you for free. Hopefully you could give me a testimonial if it works out for you. And then as you get comfortable and you say, okay, I've set this up for 3 different people and I've gotten them some reviews in this case, how could I go out and scale this up 100 times for $100 a month or $75 a month? Like, nice job. Now, some of you that are a little bit savvier, you've been watching info about High Level, you probably know that there is something called a minimum advertised price or minimum MAP pricing, I guess is what they call it. And that was basically a rule that High Level had, that you had to have a minimum advertised price of $97 a month. But if you're only offering one feature, that rule doesn't apply. Many people don't know that. So if I just offered only reviews or only social media posting, I could do that for $10 a month, $5 a month if I wanted to. Now, I think these features are valuable enough that you could charge $100 a month. But if you wanted to just get a few clients going, you could offer that at $20 a month, $30 a month, just to get your expenses covered with High Level. And I'll talk about pricing in a moment. But then beyond that, then you can start adding other things or scaling up your pricing as you go. But the whole goal of this video is to just convince you that as you're first starting out, if you're not super tech savvy and you don't already have a lot of experience with marketing online and building tools and selling them, then I recommend starting with something very simple. In the early days, one thing that we offered was social media posting. We actually did the service for people for $97 a month, and we had a lot of success with that. But I could easily go out and just sell this thing for $37 a month. In fact, I just saw a notification the other day. We got another sale that's been recurring for like 3 years or so. Somebody that signed up for our $37 a month. Just all they have access to is a social media posting tool, and they get some content every month as well. And it's great. It's super easy. I never hear from them. They use the tool whenever they want to. If they don't want to use it, they'd cancel, but they've been a customer for years. So it's just great getting that consistent revenue with very minimal customer service calls that you get. Now, remember when I was telling you about Hootsuite? They're charging $99 per month for 5 social accounts to post to, unlimited post scheduling, and they also give you some Canva templates. We can do the exact same thing inside of our High Level dashboard. If you only wanted to offer the social media posting tool, you could do that. You just spend a few minutes, you help them connect their social accounts here, and then once they've done that, then you can go back, hit new post, walk them through this the first time, or do a video where they literally just pick which profile they want to use. They type their content here. If they want to create an image with AI, they can, or they can upload their own image. Okay, so maybe we're going to do plumbing company sale. I'm not sure. That may not generate anything great, but let's just see. Okay, so it generates a pretty cool little image here. If you want to get more of these, you can generate as many as you want. Hit continue. And then you can either save for later, you can post it, or you can schedule the post. If you want to schedule it for Friday, pick whatever time, hit schedule post. Now what's cool is they can go in later on and they can go to their calendar view here. You can see that they've scheduled it here, but maybe they made a mistake. They needed to do it here. They can just drag it over, and this can be done for all of their profiles at the same time, which is really cool. So let me delete this so my audience doesn't think I've gone crazy here. Now you remember Linktree. Linktree is selling these things, just a starter pack for $10 a month. If you just wanted to offer something simple, it's so great to get like little $10, $20, $30 payments coming in. We see notifications on our phone all the time when Wanetah and I are out to dinner, and we'll see like, you just made a sale for $37 or $87. It's $10. It's so cool just to know that your meal was covered with something that you sold like 3 years ago. So we can just go in here to funnels and then new sites from templates. Hit continue. And then Linktree, I think, is what it's under. So here's a couple examples. Just pull one up here. Hit continue. Okay, now we have a very simple link tree we can set up for somebody and say, hey, it's just going to be $5 a month, $10 a month. Once you set this up and somebody installs it and they start getting some traffic that they're on Instagram and they want links to their plumbing company or whatever, they're going to pay you the $10 a month for likely several years. So it's a really easy, something simple you can go and offer. And what's great is HighLevel has incredible pricing. So you can start for free for 30 days. You can just click the link down below or a comment, say, I want the free link, and I'll personally respond to you with that link. But you can see it's $97 a month, and you can get up to 3 accounts. Or for unlimited accounts, you can do $297 a month. So I recommend starting with just the low tier if you're not really sure about this. But if you already know, hey, I know I can go out and sell this to 50 people this month, then just go ahead and get the unlimited account so you know you can do it. But I think that this is a great tool to go and start building upon. It's a concept I like to talk about called barnacles on a whale. So a whale is moving through the ocean, right? And it takes a lot to keep that whale alive, right? They have to eat a lot, they have to do a lot, they have to basically create a lot of force to build. Or there's these little barnacles that attach themselves to whales, and they get to go along for the ride and get all the extra stuff that the whale is not eating and it's kind of falling off of them. The barnacles get all of that stuff. So you can attach yourself to something that's already been created. It's incredible. It works really well. And you don't have to go and invest millions of dollars in developing something or even learn how to use AI to build a software tool. You can just go sign up for a free trial, try it out, see if you can sell it to a few handful of people. And if you do, you keep all the profit. You pay HighLevel one small monthly fee, and then you keep everything above that. So they don't take like a revenue share or anything like that. You don't have to pay them per account, which is what a lot of tools require you to do. So if you add like 10 new people, you have 10 new subscriptions that you have to pay. No, you pay one small monthly fee, and then you could have 5 million people if you really wanted to. I don't know that anybody could manage that many people, but you could if you wanted to, based on the terms right now. And you could go and build this software thing that is just one simple solution that you can sell to as many people as you want. So I think it's a great opportunity. Comment down below if you want the free link, or there should be a link that says ghlfree.com. That is my link for a free 30-day trial. And I really think it's something that you should check out. If you've been on the fence with what am I going to do? How can I build something online? There is nothing better than attaching yourself to something that's already working, and you don't have to do any of the development, and you can just ride the whale all the way to making some money. So hopefully it works for you. And other than that, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.